really late in the um night, everybody. Today, okay, we can just ignore that our intro. But today we are gonna be streaming, or I am gonna be streaming the launch of Starlink group, the Starlink 6-6 mission, six show, or six group, six show. So that's nice. I'm sorry about that screwed up intro. I'm very tired, as usual. As you can see, SpaceX has not started their primary streams, so that's why every time I start a stream, um, that Starlink, I always start up with this page or NASA Spaceflight. It's because they haven't started up their primary page, so this is just the net audio. And once the launch happens, it shows the trajectory at the end versus the trajectory of the rocket. And hopping on into procedures, it is around 13 minutes until launch. Next major milestone appears in 6 minutes, which is engine chill, which you know that engines get really hot, but also in certain places they get really, really cold. Cryogenically cold, because they run cryogenic propellants through them that are like negative 200 degrees Fahrenheit. I think the liquid oxygen is, but that's a tangent for another day or for another time. But my point is that they're super, super cold propellants, and they run them through the engine just to make sure it doesn't get completely thermally shocked and destroyed upon liftoff. I don't think anyone's watching right now. Let's see if anyone's watching right now, bro. Right now, bro. Right. Sorry, I was just looking through something. But let's see if anyone's watching currently. Yo, hello, Sebastian. I don't know if you're still in the chat, but hi there. How are ya? Right. Sorry, I was just looking. We're just gonna ignore that cringe replay of myself. Nah. I don't have much to say because, of course, my co host Chase isn't here. And it is, again, like I said, almost at midnight where I am, so I'm tired. Yellow. And 1 minute till midnight. Square pants. I don't know if that song is copyrighted. Anyway, tired? You get it? Oh, let's see. 20 seconds till midnight. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's midnight, and I'm even more tired. Yay. So that was a useless countdown. I don't know what we're really counting to right now because the next major milestone, like I said, is engine chill, and that happens in 2 minutes. After that is strong back retract, where the strong back that you'll see once the official stream starts slowly retracts away to launch position. And at least on the west coast, it brings up all of its big clamps and opens them and tilts back to launch position. On the east coast, they open all the big clamps, of course, but then they only tilt back a few degrees, and then at launch they throw back another like 40 degrees to make it clear of any dust, debris, and flames. And that happens in approximately T minus 4 minutes 30 seconds question mark. And it is important to note that both stages have finished RP1 loading, and it is now just liquid oxygen loading. I wanna get my rays. Gimme. Oops. Yeah, I'm just looking all over YouTube. I'm checking all my notifications. Someone liked your comment, dummy thick. Don't ask. Actually, if you do ask, it's not anything inappropriate. I was talking about Chase's cat in the comment. He posted a picture of his cats on his main channel, and one of them was laying in that like certain way that makes him look super like fat. I was like, dummy thick. So yeah, just checking my little my little notifications. Nope. I'm not good with that. Okay, sorry, I'm just looking through all my stuff. Ignore me for now. And at this point, engine chill has started. Bruv. Okay. Now I'm just sitting here waiting for the SpaceX overly long intro to hurry up and finish before I continue. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Some relief. Hold on, yo. Wait, hold up. I have an idea. Okay. Camera. Where's my camera? Video capture device. Make source visible. Okay. Let's just not. Hey, anyone wanting a face reveal here? It might just be your lucky day. So anyone here that wants a face? Right then. He accidentally prematurely gave himself a face reveal. Listen, I'll give y'all a face reveal real quick. It doesn't matter too much. Hi, I'm Callum. What's about you? Ignore my messy kitchen. Except I just don't usually like to have my camera on streams because it depends how my day's been going. Ooh, this camera's flipped like Discord. And it depends on everything. So, hi, I'm Callan. I think y'all have had an opportunity to see me before. There's just a bunch of groceries on the counter. But, okay, nobody cares. Just gonna turn that off again. live for 17 minutes. And okay. SpaceX is live and strong back retract is occurring, and it's even more foggy than last night, but don't worry, fog is not considered an issue over at their place of work or whatever it is. I don't know why I say place of work. Fog is not a limiter to launch conditions. Don't take anything I'm saying for granted because I'm just so tired and I'm just speaking. Next major milestone after strong back retract is stage 1, RP1, or not RP1, LOX loading is completed, and that's fully fueled for the first stage. And then second stage, LOX loading completion at 2 minutes, then startup, go for launch, and hopefully launch.
As a reminder, tonight's Starlink mission marks SpaceX's 48th launch of the year and 247th overall mission to date. Currently at the T-3 minutes, 37 seconds mark, the range is ready to support, and even
right
at Vandenberg, weather is looking great for an on-time liftoff at 9:09 p.m. Pacific time.
Right. As they said, weather is looking nominal, so you can trust me on that. But, yeah. So basically, that's that. Weather is ready for today's launch, and at this point, stage 1 LOX loading is complete. No, no, no. Ooh. I'm watching a video in the background. That's how you can tell I'm bored. The oohing and eyeing. T-minus 2 minutes and 30 seconds. All is going nominally. Nominally, mate. Stage 2 LOX loading complete. You might be able to see, I know you could yesterday, there was a tiny bit brighter cloud that was the purging of the liquid oxygen. If you cannot see it, oh, there's the drone ship that I will be landing on tonight. Of course, I still love you, drone ship. Of course, they name it weird names. But you might be able to see a little bit of difference in color on the fog. I don't think you really can, other than just like your average gradient, because sometimes that happens when you're in 1080 video. But they're purging liquid oxygen right now just to make sure that there's not a boom at liftoff with inside the internal lines. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I don't know. I don't care. Who cares? I sound like a nerd, that's all. And vehicle is in startup, or it's about to be. Let's listen in for the go for launch.
And there's that call out that Falcon 9 is in startup, and in just a few moments we should hear our launch director, or LD, give the final go for launch.
Please. I'm done with the holds.
LD is go for launch.
And launch director is go for launch. They said go for launch last night, and usually that means that they're finally good. They can of course hold if there's any new emergencies up to T-minus 10 seconds, but after that it's the computers, and apparently the computers decided last night to abort. So keep an eye on the T clock to see if it keeps going. T-minus 20 seconds. T-minus 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition, and liftoff of Falcon 9 carrying Starlink Group 6-5 to low Earth orbit, or 6-6. And there you can see it punching through the clouds. And they always have the mid audio, but I
Vehicles
think I
pitching
should include
downrange.
it. Maybe not. Okay, there's no good audio. Vehicle is pitching downrange as they heard, or as you heard, and all propulsion is nominal. Next major event is vehicle passing through the supersonic barrier. I don't know, barrier of speed. There's no actual barrier, and hitting maximum aerodynamic pressure, also known as max Q. Vehicle seems to have throttled down its engines for max Q, according to vehicle reports. I'm looking at the telemetry as a nerd. Yeah. Vehicle is throttling down. Vehicle is supersonic. And vehicle has breached maximum dynamic pressure and is throttling back up to full power. Next major milestone is main engine cutoff, also known as MECO, stage sep, and SES 1 and fairing separation, all in quick succession. There you can see the shiny booster with a very bright plume. I like when they get shots like this, although it's rare. T plus 1 minute and 47 seconds. Vehicle seems to be traveling nominally. It always does that thing where it over pitches for a second, and it looks like the plume might not be traveling perfectly with the rocket, but still, trajectory is nominal. It matches up with plenty of other mission trajectories, so I trust that it's fine. Even if they lose, like, what, 1, 2, 3, I think 1 through 3 engines on the first stage, they can still achieve a nominal orbit. But depending on if that engine's mission critical or landing critical, they might not be able to recover the booster. MECO, stage sep, and MVAC ignition, and fairing separation. Fairing separation confirmed. There you can see the 22, I don't know exactly, something in the 20s. Starlink satellites ready to get deployed. They used to carry 60 of the first iterations, but now they're in the second generation, or those are the Gen 2 minis. So they carry less, so they don't absolutely stall out their rocket. That is a high kick trajectory today. Seems they did a high kick. I don't know, maybe that was planned and I just don't ever notice it. Current altitude of second stage is 153 kilometers, and current altitude of first stage is 148 kilometers. And ascending. There you can see the sun. Here comes the sun. And I sang that poorly for copyright.
Both vehicles are on a nominal trajectory.
Figured they were on a nominal trajectory. I guess I never look close enough at the trajectories. Unless they changed it for today. It just looks like they were traveling a little fast upward. T plus 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Stage 1 has deployed its grid fins and is reorienting itself for the entry burn. Second stage is traveling on a nominal burn. Of course, I love their new camera placements on the second stage, except it's just, you can't tell a difference at night, but it used to look so much worse. And stage 1 is about to hit its apogee. Stage 1 apogee at 180 kilometers. That is its highest point in its parabolic trajectory. And now it is slowly descending back down to Earth. and they seem to be a bit more round sometimes. Sometimes people think these are UFOs. No, it's just ice chunks. Remember, humidity plus cryogenics equal cold water on rocket, or cold water which equal ice. So yep, that's not a UFO. That's ice breaking off right there. People actually believe that. But you don't think about it on these rockets, but before launch, if you went up and stuck your hand on it, not instantly, but if you left it on there for like 10 seconds, your hand would probably have frostbite. Just because of the sheer temperatures. Stage 1 propulsion is nominal, or stage 2 propulsion. Stage 2 propulsion. Next major milestone is entry burn, where the stage 1 will light 3 engines and slow itself down for entry into the atmosphere. Which, it's weird to think about, but it actually, the fire around, like the fact that it flies into the plume, that's still colder than the plasma that would develop if it hadn't done an entry burn and flew through its own exhaust. So that's kind of weird. A rocket exhaust is colder than the atmosphere. And also, if you ever wonder why it comes back looking so sooty, that's because of a carbon-based fuel. 90 kilometers. 80 kilometers. That's descending at over 1,000 meters a second. And stage 1 entry burn startup. 1 engine, 3 engines, entry burn. And that's a long entry burn. Stage 1 entry burn shut down. The atmosphere is really doing some work. That's what I meant about the plasma friction. That's all atmosphere. No engines are burning currently. Next major milestone is SECO 1 and landing. SECO is second engine cutoff 1. Yep. And SECO. I'm praying that the rocket doesn't lose connection upon landing like it always does. At least it used to with this drone ship. But they've done an antenna upgrade with Starlink with their own surfaces. Lol. And stage 1 landing burn startup. Stage 1 landing leg deploy. And stage 1 has landed on their drone ship. Of course, I still love you. This drone ship will have recovery crews come out to it and recover or bring it back to the west coast for refurbishing of the booster and making sure the drone ship is all okay. This is going to be the end of my webcast for today. I thank everyone. I don't think anyone's watching live right now, but I thank everyone who's watching this over, because I know people like to. So, whoever is watching this over in the future, thank you so much, and have a nice day.